Hi, I'm Anna Peterson, and I want to share with you some information about the effects of addiction on family. A research was done with 728 people. Within this research, they found 5 main themes with each of the participants. The initial shock, the why is this happening to our family disorientation, which includes isolation, stigma, and labeling, followed by a series of emotional decline, negative behaviors within the family members, mental disturbances that family members face, and physical decline, the desire to just be less active, which causes family burdens and leads to chaos within the family, such things as instability between relationships, erosive confrontations between members, and the feeling of a new member that just joined their family. So they fall into self-protection mode, informations and look for information support, sources for protection, coping with what they're dealing with, and even spirituality to try to understand what's going on in their lives. These families are faced with several challenges when they're exposed to all of these things. They begin to try to help the member with substance use disorder, and this can sometimes cause problems such as abuse between family members because they are just so frustrated and don't know what to do. This could be physical, mental, or emotional abuse and can lead to many issues within the family, including marital problems. What we need to understand is that when these families are facing all of these things, they really need context, help to overcome the feelings of guilt, shame, and failure because they aren't to blame. They need help learning coping strategies. They need the right type of therapy and support, but even more than this, they need to be shown empathy through other members of the family and community. We don't need to understand what others are going through in order to have empathy for their needs. When intervention is introduced to the families, it's important that all of the challenges and issues that they're facing are considered. These families need and want a place where they can go, where they are free from judgment, labeling, and able to talk openly about what they're going through. They need support along with the right type of therapy to give them educational information, learning how to improve their skills, and increase their abilities to adjust to their situations. This will help them to help themselves and their loved one with addiction. A study panel of 41 participants, and these were whole family systems who were all using opioids. That means a mother, a daughter, her son, and his partner, or sisters together, or even within the marriages. Within the study, they found that the families were very much enmeshed. They lacked healthy patterns of regulation, feedback, and openness about the situation, along with acceptance of each other. These families were very interdependent, relying on each other, instead of independent for their own lives. Their equality and balance was being held together by unhealthy habits. These family patterns included yelling, aggression, conflict, slander, avoidance, which all affect addiction. In this study, they also found that childhood trauma and abuse was a predictor of drug use in adulthood. But they also found in the study that besides members hindering each other, they could have a positive influence on their loved ones with substance use disorder, encouraging them to use less, to stay in treatment longer, and to have greater outcomes. On the following slide, I'm going to have you watch a short video.
Addressing this is the most difficult part.
In conclusion, addicts' experiences with addiction is reinforced through their family relationships and what is seen as normal. By creating change with patterns and creating healthy, open communication, families can have a positive influence on each other and their loved one with addiction. Thank you. Here are a list of my references.